In general, what kind of free speech protections does Taiwan have compared to other democracies?
Well, in general, Taiwan enjoys a high level of free speech protection, not unlike other advanced liberal democracies. I think Taiwan enjoys consistently high scores on Freedom House, on civil and political liberties. Taiwan's constitutional protection has been influenced a lot by the U.S. First Amendment jurisprudence. Basically, the government is discouraged to regulate speech directly targeting its content. When it comes to content neutral regulations,
There's been a recent case of a Chinese social media influencer who is married to a Taiwanese citizen and living in Taiwan, but is herself not a Taiwanese citizen, getting her residency revoked for making videos supporting unification with China. Would free speech protections in Taiwan extend to someone like that?
there is actually a gray area in terms of the free speech protection enjoyed by resident aliens. Mainlanders constitute a category of itself because it is regulated under a special statute. Given the current circumstances, actually would afford them even less civil rights protection in contrast to other foreigners, because the administration can always say that we're regulating a group of people who come from an enemy state. I have serious reservations about its constitutionality, but it is the reality on the ground.
But when does political speech become a security threat? It's often said that free speech doesn't protect yelling fire in a crowded theater. Is that the kind of standard that's in use in Taiwan?
As a free speech scholar, um, I think it's not a particularly good idea just to target a political speech like this. Free speech is often counterintuitive because it is precisely because we hear things offensive, we hear things that we hate, that we need free speech protection. And we need it because a democratic society should be tolerant. So you just mentioned, shouting fire in a crowded theater, and that has to do with a clear and present danger, and not just speech. Try to win over their hearts and mind instead of just shut them up. Because other than those, mainlander resident aliens, there could well be a group of people in Taiwan who thinks the same thing. How do you win them over? How do you build a stronger Taiwan? You don't act like the mainland.